Stream Shorty.
Hello! How's it going? I had a tummy ache, but maybe I'm okay right now. And I'm bummed. I was doing okay today. It took forever for me to get to sleep, but I woke up, I had the chicken fried rice, I had the gyoza, I had a Coke, made myself a mug of tea, was feeling good, went on a walk. It gets dark at like 5:01 p.m. around here, so like it was a walk in the dark, but it was nice. And then my stomach hurt for several hours. But say Lovey. So I played because I was having trouble getting to sleep. I would after the stream, I did like 2 runs of the Bazaar, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and wind down for the night, and then I would just relax. I would watch a video. I would lay down for a little bit, but I couldn't get to sleep. So I would get back up. I would play more of the Bazaar, and because it took me so long for me to finally get sleepy, I had played like 10 hours of the Bazaar. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, like, the Bazaar is good. Playing 10 hours of a video game when you can't sleep, not good. But the Bazaar, pretty good. I don't like the lady who cares about stuff flying. Was not a fan of her stuff, her mechanics and all that. The Pigman requires a lot of just moving items around, buying and selling all kinds of bullshit. It's fun, but it's a lot. And I really like the robot. I think the robot is really good. The pirate lady, also pretty good. Playing video games instead of doing your job. It wasn't instead of doing my job. I played video games for my job for like 5 hours. Well, it was like 4 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. The last stream went. It's just that after the stream ended, I raided Digi and was like, hey, I need food. Because the raid virus happened. So I went downstairs, had a snack, came back, watched Digi for a bit, and then I was like, I'm just gonna play more The Bazaar. And then that continued for 6 hours. But anyways, I'll tell you what I'm not going to be playing 6 hours of tonight. Lost Judgment. But I will play some of it. So let's do this. And let's do this. And let's unmute it. Wherever the fuck it is. There it is. So, we were doing plot stuff, last I recall. Meet up with Sugiura. Okay. And there's, like, not a whole lot of side stuff going on. Oh, wait. It's like daytime. We might be able to... go do the Mystery Research Club quest. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing Let It Die buttons. I'm trying to press down on the D-pad to bring up the map. I'm trying to click in the left stick to sprint. Did I beat the DLC friends in boxing? Oh, shit. I didn't beat Kaito. I'm pretty sure I beat... Higashi, but I'm pretty sure I didn't beat Kaito. Let's go do that real quick. Does it keep a record if you did? No idea. I keep doing it. Undercover investigation complete. Got all the skills. Wait, where is Kaito? Oh, he's in the fucking hospital. That's where Kaito is. I can't fight Kaito. He's in the hospital. Well, that's a shame. I mean, that tracks. That makes sense. Also, my throat doesn't feel good, so I'm gonna do, I don't know how many of y'all were here at the end of last night's stream, but it was dire. My throat was in bad shape. So let's beat up some teenagers and then go to the plot. Like actual plot. Oh boy.
Stay down.
Something happened to that man. Oh right. Last time I was fighting Claw Guy and people were being snippy. And so I just bought like every skill for Snake that I had available. God damn it, I keep doing it! Every time you see me go first person, that is me attempting to start sprinting and pressing the wrong button.
Look who it is. Who's a good boy?
Leaf. Yo, what up, Sugiura?
So, we off to see Mamiya? I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. If your theory is accurate, then Mamiya was involved in both Kawai and Mikoshiba's murders. And even if that's off, we can at least learn more about Kawana-san as a teacher.
Right, we learned that shitty vape handyman guy was the teacher of the class where the kid got bullied into jumping off the roof. And now we are going to bother the lady that we bothered earlier in the game, who was one of his students.
Yes?
Hi, it's Yagami. I dropped by with Genda Law the other day.
Not again.
I have just a few more questions I'd like to ask you.
You told me the last visit would be your only one. Seriously, why do you keep showing up here uninvited? Please, just leave me alone.
I suppose I should mention, I'm here today as a detective, not a lawyer.
So what?
And my partner here is Sugiura. He's with an agency called Yokohama 99.
Never heard of him.
He's based in Ijincho. He's working a case. Maybe you saw it on the news?
I already didn't like
murder of
Vape
serial high
Handyman,
teacher
and then it
Yoko
turns
Sawa,
out that,
killed in
that
her
he
own
sucks in like a major way.
You and Sawa-san were classmates in high school, is that correct? After leaving Kurokawa 13 years ago, Sawa-san moved to Ijincho to teach. Are you still there?
What is it you want? I haven't seen Yoko-chan since graduation. Now go. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Maybe you'll remember Kitakata-sensei then. I ran into him at Sawa-sensei's home right before the murder. He was your homeroom teacher at Kurokawa, but resigned after the Mitsuru Kusamoto incident. Just like you, he appears to be connected to Sawa-san.
So why am I being singled out? Can't you just ask someone else?
Believe me, it's a long list. But right now, we're here to find out how Sawa-san got mixed up in all this. You two weren't necessarily on bad terms, were you?
If I had to say, we weren't on the best terms either.
Ah, how convenient. Because that's a perspective I'd like to hear more about as well.
My husband will be home soon. Can you keep it quick?
I'll give it my best shot.
Exactly, thanks for hearing us out.
Hold on just a
Hey,
moment.
I'm here too.
Huh. Wonder what's going on. You don't think she bolted, do you?
Wouldn't count on it.
Should we ring again?
She's taking her sweet time in there. Is she trying to figure out an escape plan or something?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I just wanted to clean up a little.
I just wanted to get rid of all the evidence. Of what?
Is your
Oh,
son
you know.
home today?
He's at English school right now. I have to pick him up soon.
Doesn't your husband help with any of that? You said he'd be home soon, right?
Excuse me, but you are in no place to make those kinds of comments.
Sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
Well, what is it you want to ask?
Where do I start? I have a ton of questions for her. But if I piss her off, we might get booted out of here with nothing to show for it. Oh, I doubt that.
Have you been in contact with Kitakata-sensei lately?
I haven't. He's someone I'd rather not have in my life.
Are you surprised that he stayed in Ijincho after resigning from the school?
No, not really.
How about the fact that now he's using an alias?
I had no clue. But again, he has nothing to do with me.
None of this seems to faze her. Maybe I should take it a step further.
Do you remember Mitsuru Kusumoto?
Yes, we were classmates in high school.
He jumped off the school's roof after his classmate Shinya Kawai bullied him. I hear he's still in a coma, 13 years later.
Weren't you going to ask me about Yoko-chan?
I was, but there seemed to be an awful lot of Kurokawa graduates surrounding this case. And strangely enough, they were all in your class. Kitakata-sensei being the prime example, as well as a guy named Akaike-san. Remember him?
Well, you're right. We were in the same class.
And would you say you're all familiar with Mitsuru Kusumoto's situation?
Yes, but that's not a warm memory for any of us.
I understand. I'm sure it's not.
Stop having internal thoughts, Yagami. I'm trying to eat.
Alright, we're off to a decent start. I should keep it rolling and carefully build up our point.
The groping was orchestrated, right?
Excuse you?
When Akihiro Ihara grabbed you on the train, you were in on that, weren't you? The whole thing was a conspiracy, staged to play out as it did.
Very
You
subtle.
need to leave. Right now.
Dude, what gives?
No one would even think to consider a predator and his victim could be accomplices. It's unheard of. But if it was to establish a murder alibi, that's another story, considering how much lighter the sentence is. That way, Ihara got away with killing Mikoshiba, paying only a fraction of the price. But as luck would have it, proving it is going to require you to cooperate with us now.
If you don't get up this second, I am calling the police. I mean it.
It took me quite a long time to figure out how you and Ihara were connected. But once I learned Yokosawa attended Kurokawa, it all started falling into place. She was in your homeroom class. She looked after Toshiro Ihara. She was the link to everyone. But just before I could ask her about any of this, she was murdered by Kamurocho gang. That same gang has been hunting your old teacher, Kitakata-sensei.
What is it you want from me?
Lamia-san, do you have any idea where Kitakata-sensei could be? He may be Kawana the handyman, but he hasn't answered his work line since Sawa-san's murder.
I don't know. He was my teacher a decade ago. I barely remember his face.
Well, I'm willing to wager Kitakata-sensei still remembers yours. I'll prove it right now.
Oh, God.
There's no way you, Kitakata, alias Kuwana, had forgotten Yui Mamiya's face. The proof of that is...
See for yourself.
No.
This was recorded at Kurokawa Academy 13 years ago. Feeling nostalgic yet? It was well hidden. Your Kitakata-sensei had it on a USB drive. He really didn't want this thing being seen. The most interesting part is the date. It's the very same day Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped off the school roof. And hanging out in the back, we see you, laughing and cheering right along with the other bullies.
Guess it's safe to say it's a good thing your family wasn't home. Wouldn't exactly want them seeing this, would we?
Has this video come up? Has Kitakata-sensei ever mentioned to you that he had it?
Please. Please delete it.
Considering the angle, I get the feeling that this was recorded in secret. And based on your reaction, did you even know it existed?
You know what happened to Mitsuru-kun. He's been in a coma ever since what you did to him that day. But still, only one of you took the fall. Shinya Kawai took all the blame. Well, sorta, being that he got fired, Kitakata-sensei took heat too. Still, you all just moved right along with your lives. You've even got happy little families. What? Are you expecting someone?
Amiya-san?
Well, I knew it would happen someday.
What do you mean?
It's the Jokers, baby!
Looks like she wanted some company over.
Now, is she just going to inexplicably get away?
Come on.
Wait, no. Put that down. No, don't throw it! I was like, oh shit, item to pick up. Wait! I can't hit someone with a pocket circuit racer car? How can I live with myself? She deserves it? Her kid doesn't deserve it? That golem tiger is not hers. That is her child's.
Well, this
Or
turned
her
into a
husband's.
shit show.
And would you look at that? Our old friend Akaike-san showed up to play a part.
I really appreciate that they keep cutting
So
back to
you
that
are
scene
all
because
working
I
together.
would not remember this guy if not.
What should we do with them? They're the jerks who hurt Tsukumo-kun, right?
Break every finger on their hand, it still won't make you even. Come on, they may have more on the way. I have an old haunt in mind we move this to, and Mamiya-san's coming with.
Ooh, kidnapping.
Let's not cause a scene, okay? I'd hate for a finger to slip and post this video.
Blackmail-based kidnapping. Let's go. Why are you bringing her to Charles? Come on.
Hey, you think this is your personal jail, Yagami? What makes you think you can keep bringing captives here?
Well, it's the safest spot we know. Doesn't it feel good to be such a reliable friend?
Yeah, Higashi, be cool. We won't be around long.
Be cool. You think time's the issue? This is about respect, man.
What you call? We kicking him out?
Oh, quick bit of news, Higashi-san. Kaito-san got shanked in Yokohama.
What? What the fuck? Kaito Aniki? By who?
You'll know once we're done explaining. Let me introduce you to Mamiya-san first. She called up her friends to come after us just a little bit ago.
Yeah, and I'd do it again.
I don't give a shit about that. What happened to Aniki? You better have paid him back already, Yagami.
Higashi continues to be my favorite
Fuck
character.
those RK assholes. And how could Aniki have let him get to him like that?
Now that Higashi-san's up to speed, should we get to it? I imagine Mamiya-san doesn't want to drag this out.
What do you intend to do with me?
First, you'll tell us everything you know. We'll decide how to deal with you afterward.
Excuse me, I want to play Galaga. Minato-chan's calling.
Yep.
Hello? Oh, Yagami, is Takayuki-kun there? This is Takayuki. Minato-chan? Yes, Minato Toto. It's a lovely day, isn't it? I mean, it's already night.
Oh.
Alright. Well,
Minato-chan.
take a deep breath, Minato-chan. Right, sorry. Whew.
Yagami-san.
Okay, so, Yagami-san, there's something important I want to talk to you about. Would you mind coming to the park we first met at? I want to tell you how I feel. But, I know it's a lot to ask. You don't really have to come if you don't want to. I'm sorry for being selfish. And for calling so late. Bye! Minato-chan. Park where we first met, huh? If I go, the way things are between us will change forever. Do I feel the same way as Minato-chan? If I go, then that's that. No turning back the clock. Even still, I'll head to the park. There's nothing to be confused about. I've already made up my mind. Time to go. Sorry, I was just kidnapped. I was, blackmail, sorry. Anyways, what were you saying? Guess Minato-chan's not here yet. Oh, Yagami-san, you're here. Costume? Minato-chan. Yes! I just got scared about what I have to tell you, and how it might change our relationship. In the end, though, I know I have to say it, so I kinda ended up at this before leaving home today. Minato-chan. But... Whoa! She did the animation! She did the move! What I have to say is too important for me to be doing in this getup. So now I'm gonna literally come out of my shell. Time to say goodbye to the old Kamalop covered me and greet the new brave me. The new me who's honest about her feelings. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sure am. Lay it on me, partner.
I was never really the kind of girl who would socialize or do much away from home. I was an introvert who believed all she wanted was to stay inside her shell and fake being happy. However, from the day you found me lying here in my costume, it's like the whole world's opened up to me in a way that I would have never imagined. Each word you shared with me helped me crack open my shell little by little until I could feel at ease with people. Not having to hide myself made me rethink how I felt about my costume. It went from being a security blanket to a floppy-eared sarcophagus.
Don't you dare speak
If you
that way
hadn't
about
stuck it out
Kamalop.
with me, I wouldn't have known. And now, I want to experience the world and see it together with you. I just want to have fun making up for lost time. Yagami-san, instead of just for a day, I want us to be forever. Partners in the grand comedy of life.
Oh, like the Dante
Do you
one.
think I could be your girlfriend?
Minato-chan really laid it all on the line there. I'm really proud of her. But what do I say? Yeah, okay. When I first met her, she couldn't speak to another person without hiding her face. Now she beams at the crowd when she's on stage. It's incredible how far she's come. I definitely want to be there for her, to see how amazing she can be. If that's how you feel, then yes, I'd love to be your partner. Minato-chan? Minato-chan!
Oh.
Sorry, I was so nervous, I kind of fainted. Whew, well, I'm just glad you're okay. Anyway, how much of what I said did you actually get? Oh, no, I heard everything. It's just, once you got it all out on the table, I was so relieved to sort of let go there. Well, you might have knocked yourself out, but at least you're up to date. Sorry I'm a mess, even at times like this. No, not at all.
Yagami-san.
But I really am so happy right now. I can't believe what my life's
Minato-chan.
become. I'm right there with you, Minato-chan. If it's okay, would you call me Minato from now on? It'd mean the world to me.
Gotcha.
Got it, Minato. In that case, call me Takayuki.
Huh?
Okay.
Takayuki-san.
Takayuki-san! Really? Sorry. It's fine. We still have tons of time. We'll get there.
Yes.
Right. Oh, I just remembered. We need to come up for some new bits for next year's contest. We have to do it again? Of course we do. We're the defending champs. Why didn't I think of that before? Can't be Kamalop forever. Such a flirt achievement. Asked out by 2 girls. Fantastic. Anyway. Back to that woman I have kidnapped. Yeah, the trophy or the costume would be a great assist move. I'm full up on stretched coils. Damn. Game. Oh, wait. Hold up. Fish. Anyways, what were we doing?
Then let's get this over with. What do you want to know?
Let's start with the video. Any thoughts you'd care to share? I found it on a flash drive in Kitakata-sensei's room. Or should I say, Kawana's. I take it that means he's the one who recorded it.
Yes.
That means Kawana already knew back then the rest of you were bullies too?
Yes.
If that's the case, then why was Shinya Kawai the only student thrown under the bus for it? Kawana-san didn't show that tape to anyone else?
We had no idea we were even being taped. We didn't find out about the video, or the reason he sat on it so long until way after graduating.
Why exactly did he sit on it for so long?
Kitakata-sensei said he kept it so he could teach us for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, blackmail.
What?
That makes sense.
If that video came out at the time of the incident, I'm sure life would have been hard for us then. After all, Kawai was exposed online, and that would mean millions of yen in compensation for damages.
Yeah, but you guys could have wound up in the same boat.
No. At most, we would have come across as dumb kids he roped into helping him. We might have caught some flack, but people would chalk it up to kids and their cliques and move on. But that's only how I would have gone if it had come out while we were still teenagers.
You're saying circumstances are different now?
I have a child now. A husband, an upscale apartment. If the world sees that tape now, I'll lose it all. And what do you think would happen to my son? The son of a woman who drove a kid to attempt suicide? His life would be ruined. Reporting is more than kids being cruel. Mitsuru jumped from the school roof that very night and is still in a coma today.
I told you to take it in.
I get it. You have that much more to lose now than when you were a kid.
So this video counts. So with this video as leverage, Kitakata Sensei is continuing to teach his former pupils.
Same for all my classmates. Kurokawa Academy is a prestigious school, after all. Most graduates go off to great universities and land high-paying jobs. One started his own company. Others have families.
And they're all in your position too, huh? If that video gets out, they lose everything.
Exactly. Do you get it now? He waited for all of us to get what we wanted in life, just so he could threaten to take it all away. And when that time came, he started contacting us. Every student you see in that video.
When was the first time Kawana
Well, you see,
approached
Asp, there's a dilemma
5 years
about
ago.
that.
I was out on a walk with my son when he came strolling up out of the blue. At first, I barely recognized him. His eyes were so hollow. Then, without so much as a word, he took out his phone and played that video. He's a psychopath.
Well, all you kids tormenting Mitsuru looked pretty psychopathic to me.
Oh, and you're so perfect. An angel who never once acted out of line.
That's not what we're saying
Never
here, lady.
lashed out at someone weaker than you, or sided with the group to shut someone out. Everyone does it. We were just lucky enough to have some
Lady, you
freak
suck.
teach us, picking on some kid who couldn't take it. Why did this have to happen to me?
I'd say it's because bad things happen to bad people. You'll sling your barbs from a safe distance, but once you're on the other side of it, you curl up and play victim.
You said it was 5 years ago that Kuwana showed you the video? Reminds me of something Shirosaki-sensei was looking into.
What?
There was this guy. I think his name was Shinya Kawai. Something about him getting snatched off the streets about 5 years back.
Oh, so you're also a murderer. Oh. Kawana stepped back into Mamiya and the others' lives 5 years ago, around when Kawai was abducted, which means...
Then it was you guys. You're the ones who abducted him in Kamurocho and murdered him.
No, it wasn't us. We could never do something like that.
Wasn't us, huh? So you're not denying he was murdered after all? Who was it then?
All Sensei told us was to find Kawai somewhere in Kamurocho, then bring him back with us, no matter what it took.
Did Kawana tell you what he wanted with him?
He needs to be there when you all beg for forgiveness, is all he said. And if we refused, he'd leak the video. So we all went to see Kawai, but he wanted nothing to do with Sensei. Considering he'd cost him everything, that came as no surprise.
But doing nothing would cost the rest of you everything too.
Yes. So we had to force him into our van. After he put up a fight.
Yeah, that lines up with what the local eyewitnesses said. So then what happened? Nobody's heard from the guy since.
We were directed to bring him to a wharf in Yokohama. And that's where we begged for forgiveness. After that, he said we were free to go. All except Kawai.
So you left him there alone with Kawana?
We had to. The day after, I got a message on my phone from Sensei.
What did it say?
Nothing. There was only a video. It was of all of us, pushing Kawai into the van. Turns out he recorded what we did in the city. You can see all our faces so clearly. How we covered Kawai's mouth as he screamed for help. Even if you know all the backstory, the video is a clear-cut abduction.
Yeah?
As I was watching it the first time, another message came in. This time, a picture. When I saw it, I just went cold. That's when I knew I would never be able to escape him. It was a picture of Kawai. Dead. Anyone who saw those messages would think we killed him after shoving him into the van.
Yeah.
That's how he got his real leverage on his former students.
Since then, we've been at his beck and call. No matter what he tells us to do, we wouldn't dare refuse him.
He's giving you orders?
That man! He forces us to help him. He makes us accomplices to murder.
Yeah.
Murder?
You're being forced to help Kawana kill people? This case is finally cracking wide open.
What the hell? Murder who exactly?
Any bullies involved in suicides. That's who Sensei's got it in for. Anyone he could find across the country. He doesn't even care how old the case is. If a student commits suicide, and bullying is suspected as the cause, he'll turn up. As far as I know, counting Kawai, I think he's killed at least 7 people.
7? How's he doing this?
So his idea of justice is killing bullies? Across the entire country?
He said that's the only way we can atone. Anyone who drives someone to suicide must always face justice. Until society comes to terms with this, he says we'll keep getting our hands dirty. That way, we might be able to save the next few Mitsurus before it's too late for them.
Not sure I should say this out loud, but I'm kind of rooting for this guy now.
Yeah, let's not.
So was the murder of Hiro Mikoshiba part of that agenda? We know Mikoshiba drove Ihara-san to suicide 4 years prior. That has to be why Kawana let Ihara murder him, and how you found your role in establishing his alibi.
Not just me. Grabbing Mikoshiba required a good number of people. All the people who pinned Ihara down. And even the ones who filmed it, they were working for Sensei.
So that's how it went down.
We had an unspoken agreement that we wouldn't directly take part in any killing. He just makes us his accomplices somehow. Like luring a target or digging a hole for a body. But the one thing we can't ever do is turn him down. If we do, he'll send his video of us abducting Kawai to the police. And then Kawai's body will turn up with our fingerprints all over his corpse. And we know that because he's hidden Kawai's corpse in a freezer somewhere.
He's preserving one of his murder victims?
So as long as he has that, you're wrapped around his finger.
Mitsuru Kusumoto's case 13 years ago was the catalyst that drove Kawana to executing bullies. Hiro Mikoshiba, who Ihara murdered, was just one of many, and behind him, Kawana was pulling the strings all along.
Sounds to me like Kawana's had one thing on his mind for 13 years. Sitting on that video and becoming an Ijincho handyman was all in service of his real motive, killing off bullies.
Yep.
He's dragged all his former students into this hell, until the day it destroys every single one of you.
Is today that day?
We'll see. I'm still curious about a few things though, if you don't mind.
What?
There are these scumbags chasing down Kawana called RK. What part did they play? Strangely enough, they never came up once during your confession. So tell me, why'd they come for Yokosawa?
That I don't know for certain. But Sensei did reach out to Yoko-chan about 6 months ago over the phone. He was asking her about the suicide at Seiryo High.
The suicide at Seiryo High. You must be talking about Toshiro Ihara.
The lawsuit played out like no bullying took place, right? That the school wasn't responsible. But Yoko-chan was a teacher there, and Sensei was able to get the truth out of her.
How'd he do that? What did he say?
From Yoko-chan's perspective, she and Sensei were both just teachers dealing with students attempting suicide. I think that's why she let her guard down and told them everything. After learning the truth, Sensei believed Mikoshiba needed to be held accountable.
So if Sawa-sensei hadn't talked to him, Ihara wouldn't have gotten involved? And none of this would be happening in Ijincho?
Possibly.
No, this isn't right. Sawa-sensei didn't know Kawana's identity or his objectives. She thought she was just talking through her problems with a sympathetic ex-teacher. At the very least, she sure as hell didn't deserve to die for that!
It's not like we're the ones who did it.
is it?
Block number. Hello?
Yo, know who this is, Yagami?
Kawana?
Yeah. I heard you're looking for me.
Where are you?
I'm willing to meet you now if you come alone. But you have to let Mamiya go in exchange.
What?
Alright. She's free as soon as I see you.
Works for me. Then come on down to your office. I thought I'd let myself in.
What?
Gotta say, this chair's pretty comfy.
Pretty sure I locked up behind me when I left.
What?
Listen, I'll only meet you alone. No one else. And don't make me wait long, or I could change my mind.
What do you mean you got through my locked door?
You told
Says
me to
man
meet
who
him
can
alone.
pick locks.
You can let Mamiya-san go once I confirm he's there.
You gonna be alright by yourself?
Well, he already knows Mamiya-san's with us. I'm guessing he was watching us from somewhere. And I can't afford to do anything that would piss him off enough to make him disappear.
Got it.
Oh, we'll take care of this end of it. Shouldn't you move your ass?
And also the rest of you.
I'll keep an eye on Mamiya-san until you ring. You cool with that?
Oh, we'll take care of this end.
Just go already. You're done with me now, aren't you?
Who's the most weathered teenager? Sugiura? The guy in the jacket and the hoodie? This guy? Because that guy's like 30. Oh, the pro tag, yeah. Yagami is... I keep forgetting how old Yagami is, because it doesn't make any sense.
What could this mean?
Oh boy. 40 going on 60.
Should be around here. Here we go.
This is the source of the signal. Woody Pop! I think that's another Sega game. Another Master System game.
Hey, this drawing.
Squirrel's listening for something.
There it is. I can hear it.
Platinum plate! I found 10 targets with the noise amp. And got an achievement. Ball and paddle game similar to Breakout and Arkanoid. I needed a moment to remember where I was going at the moment. I got distracted by squirrels. I just saw the finest girl. There's not any... Yeah, no. I did it again. No side quests or anything opening up. Aw, the guy isn't here. So, the guy that, during the motorcycle club minigame, the guy that just showed up and started talking like he knew Yagami
tasty.
and he was talking
Thanks.
about the beef zone. This is the beef zone. This is the restaurant that that guy runs. And that guy, in the first Judgment at least, he was voiced by a famous actor fella. I don't remember if it's... It was probably the same voice actor. It's the voice actor, or the actor who did the voice for Poe's dad in Kung Fu Panda. I cannot remember his name. James Hong. Yeah.
Suspicious drawing. There it is. This drawing.
Dog? Can I activate dog mode in Kamurocho?
Good boy.
Great! Damn, you're a fast dog!
There you are.
He used the dog warp.
Attaboy.
In harmonic. He's like the Dark Souls 3 dogs, where they can teleport as long as, like, they can teleport as long as they are not on camera. There's a whole video about the dogs in Dark Souls 3 specifically, about how their weird bullshit teleportation thing works. And I'm pretty sure it is entirely because some of the dogs are scaled up too big. And so, like, they move too fast because their speed got scaled up with their size. They move too fast for the camera's culling to function correctly. And so they appear to teleport because they, like, run from an area that is currently being visually culled directly into a visible area, like, way too fast. Anyways, more plot.
Hope you don't mind I let myself in. Now, are you gonna hold up your end and release Yui Mamiya? Come on. You and I can either try to make this work, or neither of us is gonna get what we want. So, you gonna make the call or what?
Hello? Yagami-san?
I'm with Kawana. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Got it. Will do.
Sorry about all this, Yagami. Why don't you sit down?
He's gonna jump out that window.
Maybe it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart. How's Kaito holding up?
Kaito-san's recovering in the hospital. For now. Sawa-sensei is another story, though.
I can hardly believe it. She was the last person I wanted to get mixed up in all this shit.
If that's the case, why were you already waiting in her apartment? RK's top men were lying in wait over there to get their hands on you. So why was she the one lying on the ground? Answer me, Kawana. Was it because of you?
Would you feel better if it was?
How dare you?
You're thinking that if you hadn't stuck your nose in her affairs, she might be at home grading her papers right now. You tell me. Is that what's eating away at you right now? Because if it is, you're mistaken. That guilt is mine alone to bear. It's my burden to carry. When I saw on the news that she had been murdered in cold blood, it felt like the whole world had stopped spinning to me. I would take it all back right now if I could. But unfortunately, to fix this, I'd need to turn the clock back further than you'd think.
You mean back to when you were a school teacher?
Yeah, basically. Back to when I still had a little faith in humanity. Seeing someone's life get cut short, you never really bounce back from it, do you? But I don't have to tell you that. I did my homework on you, Yagami. It seems you were a fairly accomplished lawyer. You even scored a murder acquittal. But we both know how that ended. The death of an innocent young woman. You and I are the same.
Nope.
We both have scars. And they're the type of scars that never fully heal.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
But for Sawa-kun, it was 13 years ago. The very day before Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped, she stopped me in the hall so she could tell me about how serious the bullying really was. Up until that day, I just assumed it was boys being boys, teasing. I figured it was harmless, that they'd get bored with it, and then they'd move on. I mean, come on. Kawai had to have been twice the size of Mitsuru. It's not like I'd seen any fighting, so I warned him not to overdo it. And eventually he would take the hint.
Well, according to what I was told, you smirked, actually.
Yeah, I guess that's what I did. I was too late. Sawa-kun had to point it out. Sensei, how could you be so blind, she asked. Her eyes were this piercing mix of pity and scorn. According to what she told me, nearly half the class was bullying Mitsuru. She said she'd seen him at the station. She made it sound like he had half a mind to jump onto the tracks right then and there. I'm not so presumptuous anymore, but back then I used to think my students were my biggest fans. I thought I'd won their hearts and minds, but the look on Sawa-kun's face that day made me see the truth. I couldn't just go on smiling like nothing happened. So I decided to do my homework. The next day, I put a hidden camera in the classroom after school.
So that's how he got the bullying video. He had set it up himself to record the room remotely.
So you admit that you're the one who recorded that video?
Yeah. You saw it, right? Talk about the ugly side of kids. Hard to watch, wasn't it? Unfortunately, by the time I picked up the camera and saw what it recorded, Mitsuru had made his jump. I missed him by a few crucial moments.
More
what
than
happened
that,
in that classroom was the final straw. Later on, all the bullies were asked what happened. Each and every one of them lied. Kawai started it. It wasn't our idea, they said. To anyone outside of it, all they'd seen was Kawai forcing Mitsuru to do his bidding. So the people held culpable were Kawai and myself. The callous homeroom teacher who deliberately turned a blind eye.
yeah.
That was the day I began living my life with real purpose.
So you couldn't forgive your students who got away with bullying. You went so far. You put aside your own life to make sure they atoned somehow.
That's right. Mitsuru Kusamoto's still a vegetable. He's as good as dead. But I don't care. We have no right to forget about him.
You say that, even though Sawa-sensei ended up paying for it. I'll ask you again. Why were you at her apartment the other day? Don't dodge the question this time.
I wouldn't say I dodged it. But I suppose I should explain from the beginning. 4 years ago, there was a suicide at Sawa-kun's school. It was her own student this time. You know this, right? A student at Seiryo High School? Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah.
When she was in court, Sawa-kun had no choice but to say there wasn't any bullying. Soon as she told me that, I knew Hiro Mikoshiba would be my next target. Of course, she had no idea about any of that. When Sawa-kun learned Mikoshiba had been murdered, though, she reached out to me herself.
What did she want?
She had a sneaking suspicion that I was involved in his death. She called me a few times, prodding carefully for answers.
quite the perceptive lady, really.
And? What kind of answers did you give her?
I denied any knowledge of it, but at one point, she mentioned something kind of odd. That there was a detective at the school already investigating the incident.
Huh?
She meant you, of course. A detective already knee-deep into the case, despite the police barely even knowing about Mikoshiba.
He's going out that window. 100%. I called it as soon as the cutscene started. I'm like, that window is open. He's jumping out the fucking window. And Yagami gonna be like, ah, dang it, he got away. How did this possibly happen? So Sawa-sensei was the one who told Kawana I'd shown up at her school. And here's where it happens. We're in full cutscene mode.
But when an out-of-town detective comes sniffing around, that's bad. I knew I had to act fast to get you off the trail. Although, Sawa-kun was a problem too. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone.
And then what?
First, I found out where the two of you would be meeting up, at that little cafe. Then, I hired the Liumang to step in. But you put up one hell of a fight. They had strength in numbers, but you would have taken out the whole group if I hadn't stepped in. Nonetheless, my other message went through. At the same time,
I was right.
Sawa-kun was handed a photo of Mikoshiba's final moments. I left that task to someone you know. Yue Mamiya. They hadn't seen each other in 13 years. Sawa-kun had no idea.
The lady in the sunglasses. Yue Mamiya was involved in that too?
Everything I did that night was intended as a warning to Sawa-kun. Although, I guess I didn't have to be so extreme about it.
Yeah. Sawa-sensei was too smart. She must have started suspecting that you'd had something to do with Mikoshiba's murder. After all, who else could have known we'd be meeting at that cafe? She'd have traced it right back to you.
Even if Sawa-kun had started to suspect me, I knew she wouldn't sell me out to the cops. We're too alike. The both of us lost students to suicide on our watch. That said, I couldn't bear the thought of dragging her down into the mess I started, so I scared her off, and I thought she would stay away. The day she was killed, she called to ask if we could speak in person. I could tell something was wrong. She was on the verge of tears the whole call. Then she broke down. I asked her why, of course, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer no matter how I tried to phrase the question.
So then what? Did you just waltz on over there? It doesn't seem like you.
Watch it. You don't know me well enough to say that.
Maybe. But I assume you had some sort of plan going in. Were you gonna confess to her?
Here's the thing. If she'd figured out that I was behind Mikoshiba, and it didn't sit well with her, I would have told her every last detail. Sawa-kun, no. I think she would have understood me. Or at least that's what I had believed. In hindsight, I think she was forced to make that call. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure she'd have rather washed her hands of me. Hard as it is to hear, I think she called me under duress. RK probably had her hostage. That would explain the vague responses. That's probably why her voice was trembling. It's tragic.
You mean it was RK? Why do they want you so badly anyway?
I don't know.
What?
If I knew their angle, I'd be doing more than just scurrying around.
You serious?
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. Honest, I'm not thrilled that a small army wants my head on a platter. Have you noticed how RK seems to show up at the worst possible times? Someone must be pulling their strings.
Then we're on the same page. At least we agree on something.
Just a sec. Yeah. I'm still over here with Yagami-san. You're not being tailed by any of his guys, are you? Okay. Then I'll meet you right now. That was Mamiya-kun. She said she's free. You guys have been true to your word. Tell Sugiura-kun that I said thank you.
Now you want to go? We still have some business to settle here.
Now remember, I'm the handyman here. Let me do the dirty work. I don't know what else to tell you, but you need to get out while you still can.
If you disappear into the night, I don't want to go busting my ass just to find you again. Before you leave, I'll need some contact info. A phone number would be nice.
Oh, no need for that. As far as I'm concerned, this is goodbye.
I wouldn't count on that.
Oh shit. Chase sequence. Oh my god.
You won't get away.
He's getting away though. RK is going to show up and imply a little bit of why they're after Kuwana, and Kuwana's going to get away in the scuffle. Monk's Dead parkour. Monk's Dead parkour. What? I was trying to kick the thing at him.
Hold up.
Don't you have anything else to do?
Fuck it. Bro! I guess he was too far away. How did the Quiet Man even get made? Some people somewhere thought, like, oh, graphics are good enough for us to do, like, relatively seamless transitions from real-life footage into 3D gameplay. And they didn't actually have a plot, but someone figured out a gimmick. And thus the Quiet Man was born.
Damn it! Get back here! What the? Where'd he go? Kuwana!
Oh, it's not RK, it's the hoodlums.
You guys
The jokers.
You really need the masks. Come on, Kurakawa kids.
You heard that, right? The detective here already knows everything.
Kuwana!
What are you going to do now? What do you think happens when he spills everything? Sounds like your lives are over, unless you shut him up.
But Sensei, you'll finish the job for us, right?
Huh? Is that you, Akahike?
What? Confusion?
Oh, he's even got a name to your voice.
Answer me, Sensei!
I know. I'll be the one to finish it. You just knock him out.
Okay then. Time to learn your lesson!
Come on. What kind of lesson is this?
Kuwana's former students. Flip. Clowns have never been bigger. These are no claw, man. Yeah. None of them had a health bar at the bottom of the screen.
Kawana!
He's gone.
Oh no, Kawana!
Oh no. Ah, jeez. How did this possibly happen? Ah, dang it. Oh, shit.
Really? So nice of you to stick around. Mamiya-san. Well, since Kawana couldn't stay, sounds like you're not out of the woods just yet, huh?
Oh my god. Chapter over. Alright, last stream I said I was thinking about doing Bayonetta 2 on Thursday. I fucking forgot that Air Riders is coming out on Thursday. Fuck Bayonetta, I guess. Anyways, the stream is not over. Just a thought.
13 years in the past. Mitsuru Kusimoto plunged himself into a coma, sealing his fate alongside Kawana's.
Fuck Bayonetta, true.
Ridden
Yeah.
by guilt, Kawana sets off on a path of vengeance, and the bullies he drags with him are shackled to the shadows. However, Yokosawa's murder serves as a deadly wake-up call to what he's done.
God dang it. I did like 7 murders, but someone got murdered? Ah, this sucks. Catch a tiger. Don't look up the history of that children's rhyme.
Hey. What are you doing?
Donkey Kong Bonanza is really good.
Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore?
What?
And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days.
I'm blackmailing you too now. Haha. What are you gonna do about it?
Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned
And we're kidnapping her again? Great, cool. I'm glad things were really productive today.
Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah, I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over when they're ready.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was pretty stunned when I told her who Kawana really is and what he's up to.
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective work you didn't even do? Back me up here, Yagami-san.
Whatever, man. Kawana got away, and that's all that matters. Still, the task in front of us is finishing Sari-san's case. We have to clear up Ahara's crime once and for all. With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
You have
Finally,
coerced this
ready to
woman.
get some answers.
Her testimony means nothing.
Well, we still got time till Shirosaki-sensei gets here. Why don't you take a breather, Yagami-san?
Huh? That'd be okay?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah, a break sounds good.
By the way, Higashi, has anything unusual gone down in Kamacho lately? Anything involving RK?
Yeah, about that. My guys are saying things have been a little too quiet since yesterday. Soma and Akutsu are out in Ijincho too. When they come back, they're in for a rude awakening. And they can pay for what they did to Kaito Aniki.
Make 'em pay? Aren't your Yakuza days behind you now?
That's not the Yakuza in me talking. That's just a problem I'm gonna be the solution for.
Isn't that exactly what a Yakuza would say?
Fine. Think of it as getting revenge for a brother.
I'm
doing the right thing, damn it!
Yeah, maybe it's just how you're putting it.
Besides, what's it matter if I was Yakuza? I've got my own code, and I'm gonna do right by me.
Whatever you say. Much as things change, they stay the same.
Since I'm out, might as well check on how the city's doing. I'll go kill some time somewhere. Man, condoning hitting women, talking about how the law doesn't work in real life, you're being a real positive influence on chat today. Is there anything to do in town? It's like, hey, go do stuff around Kamurocho. Ah, yeah, I've got so many choices. Ah, boy. What am I gonna get up to? There's so many side stories and... oh boy. Anyways. Get some decorations. I will when I go back. I've already got a couple. I got the Fugu last time. That's the killer one. Maybe after that I'll get the Great White Shark, which is the kind one. Adjusting the microphone a little bit. Alright.
Hey, Yagami-san, it's Sugiura.
Hey.
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just got to Charles. They're getting ready to grill Mamiya-san.
Alright, cool.
Then I'll head back soon.
Thanks.
As soon as I get back to Charles, Yui Mamiya is going to answer every single one of my questions. Did you enjoy your break? Yeah. I took care of everything there was to take care of. And now I'm going back. Is this grilling going to be recapping the last hour's kind of grilling? Maybe. Let's find out. Ah!
You too, Genda-sensei?
The decorations.
What? Am I in the way?
Of course not. I didn't know you still did field work.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Saori-kun, I'd at least want to look him in the eye.
Why are all these people here? What gives?
We've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. Mamiya-san is about to enlighten us on the truth behind the groping.
Good.
Oh, and I heard about Sawa-sensei. I'm so sorry.
Our condolences.
Looks like she got mixed up in all this when RK was chasing after Kawana. But we're still not sure why they chased him. To figure that out, we'll have to retrace Kawana's steps.
Exactly.
That said, let's start with the harassment charges, Mamiya-san.
Yes. 1 second, y'all. Just gotta take care of this real quick. Ah, duplicate. Hang on. There we go. Alright, what were we saying? Something about harassment? Come on. There we go. Just blast those ashes all over the wall.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want, but keep the answers straight. Got it?
Ihara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. So Kawana had you play the victim, and together you pulled one over on the police and the court.
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who groped you on the train wasn't Ihara-san himself. It was his stand-in. And my understanding is that he had conspirators to help him fabricate this event?
That's right.
What was Kawana doing at the time? Was he in Ijincho or Tokyo?
Didn't you hear your lady friend? Ehara-san had a stand-in.
And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kawana posed as Ahara himself? So this Ahara was actually Kawana. Huh.
Sensei and Ehara-san have a pretty similar build. Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise, you know?
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really Kawana-san?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ehara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
Oh, huh. You can print things in 3D now?
Well, it's a machine that takes a model's data from a computer and prints physical objects using materials like resin. So if you were to scan a person's face onto a computer, a 3D printer could accurately recreate it.
I don't know the details, but that's what Sensei used to become Ehara-san.
Something like this. See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty easy to make.
What the hell?
I see. His eyes are hidden behind the sunglasses, and the seams on his jaw are obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say. With the mouth area so visible, it's too convincing to think he's anybody else. And with the prosecution assuming he's just another sexual predator, they fell for it.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense fooled too.
Right.
Assuming Kawana was Ahara's double, there's still some evidence I'm iffy about.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay. Which evidence is questionable?
Time to pull back the curtain on this case. Any evidence I'm unsure of, I need to press Mamiya on it right now.
This piece of the puzzle still needs an explanation.
Is that...
The police examined the trace evidence on Ahara's hands after he was caught. And from the analysis, the same fibers from Mamiya-san's undergarments were found on Ahara's hands.
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, Ehara-san wouldn't have touched Mamiya-san at all. But the evidence on Ehara-san's hands suggests otherwise. Rather strange, isn't it?
I take it there was a trick to this, too?
That's simple. Before I got in the train, I met with the real Ehara-san at the underground platform.
That's when I had him touch the undergarment.
After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. That's where the fibers in the trace were from.
Just as I suspected, she and Ahara fabricated the harassment evidence long before it happened.
What the police found on Ehara-san's hands was exactly what we wanted them to find. And it would serve as hard proof he grabbed me. The courts really ate it up. It was hard not to laugh sometimes, to be honest.
Was that texture in the background fucked up?
You're really starting to open up. That's the spirit.
I better press Mamiya on this evidence. Time to pull back the curtain on this groping case.
Any thoughts after seeing this?
Stop it.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes.
Who put this video up on the internet?
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ehara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd upload it to the internet.
So that was all part of the plan.
Yeah. Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets off bullies. Ehara-san's the same way. His son's death was brushed aside. The court blamed his suicide on unknown factors. And that's what led them to his whole plan. The real victim is some bully who never got what he deserved, and the killer gets off in court by being convicted of battery. How would the public respond after finding out they'd gamed the law like that?
So Kawana and Ahara's real plan was to make a mockery out of the justice system.
Seems to be going well for them. The courts are beside themselves for dragging the police into this.
I guess Ahara really was desperate. He was never concerned about his own punishment. He tarnished his own name to humiliate the law.
Yeah, cop or not, Ahara is a broken man. Nobody took responsibility for his son's death, and the courts all but ignored his case. No wonder he went along with Kuwana.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Sensei and Ihara-san are the perfect pair with nothing to lose. The only ones who do are the ones forced to comply. Us. Speaking of which, are we done here yet?
I better press around this evidence. It'll just keep throwing
How
stuff
about
at her.
this, then?
And this is?
Before the incident, Ahara used this card to go through the ticket gate at Ikebukuro, the time of which was recorded.
Right, and it was on October 7th at 7:43 a.m.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Thank you, backpack boy.
Yagami-san.
At the earliest, Mikoshiba's time of death would have been 7:30 a.m. If Ahara killed Mikoshiba in Ijincho, he would have only had 13 minutes to get to Ikebukuro. And frankly, that's impossible.
That's what's stumping you?
Huh?
Sensei borrowed the card from Ihara-san beforehand and passed her the gate. Afterward, he slipped it back to Ihara-san when they switched places. That way, Ihara-san ended up having the time-stamped card on him. Makes sense now.
So even the entry time through the ticket gate was used as part of the alibi?
It all seems so obvious now that I hear it.
Yeah, we already figured that part out.
Nobody suspected that a groping was being used as an alibi for murder.
Yeah. And on top of all that, no one knew Mikoshiba had been killed during the trial. They really pulled it off.
Anything else?
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got plenty.
Oh.
Bottom line, groping was a fabrication. At the very least, we know that the prosecution's evidence can all be refuted.
The courts were being intentionally misled. I'm considering filing an appeal.
Are you saying you want a retrial?
I am. We'll reveal Ahara and Kuwana's plot and overturn the verdict they issued.
That might be harder than it sounds.
Why do you say that, Genda-sensei?
Well, the previous trial resulted in Ahara being found guilty, right? As the client, if he doesn't want an appeal, there's no way you're getting one. Doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do. If Ahara refuses to appeal, then that's that.
Then we'll talk to him tomorrow. First, we need to see how he reacts to everything we've got on him.
Sounds good. Then let's meet at the detention center tomorrow.
Why do you think he's gonna cooperate?
So, we done for the night?
Sure are. Great job, everyone. Go get some rest.
Yo, Yagami. You sure it was cool to let that Mamiya chick just go home?
Yeah? Why?
I mean, she helped Kuwana kill all those people. Aren't you gonna turn her in or something?
I would. But there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do?
Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all for nothing?
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya, anyway. Aside from Mikoshiba, no other bodies turned up. Which means all we can do is take her home, right? Sugiura is making sure she gets back safe.
Fine, forget it. Why are you still here? Everyone else went home already.
Come on, man, why the cold shoulder? Am I really that annoying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang out with. So if you're done, then go.
Wow. Straight for the jugular, huh?
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. I've had nothing but time lately. But only if you bow your head and ask nice. Then I'll consider it.
I know for a fact you'd help me out regardless, so why waste a good bow? Thanks for the drink.
Dude, come on. That was your cue to bow and ask nice.
Stop being mean to Steve Bloom. Gonna go with Saori-san to interview Ehara tomorrow. Time to call it a day. Tired of you using my arcade as an interrogation room. Steve Bloom just wants to run his arcade and beat up bad guys. He doesn't want all this conspiracy bullshit. Holding a woman hostage is not beating up bad guys. It's not fun. Fox. What? There's Cat. Yo, what up?
Look who it is.
Thank you for the fruit. Let's talk about perverts. Oh boy. Yosuke Saotome. Yagami-san, it's me, Yosuke Saotome. Been a long time, huh? Anyway, some perverts are on the loose, and you think we could talk? I'll swing by your office with Tsukino. Oh boy. Yosuke-kun and Tsukino-chan. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I had a proper job request from them. I wonder what they meant by a talk about perverts. The Twisted Trio were all arrested after all. I should brush up on the whole Twisted Trio story before the clients arrive. It's been a long time. In real life as well. I should revisit their story. The Twisted Trio. The legendary pervs of Kamurocho. For whatever reason, they took a liking to Tsukino Saotome-chan and wouldn't leave her alone. Yosuke Saotome-kun, Tsukino-chan's brother, asked me to bring down the Twisted Trio. First, one of them was a creeper who collected panties of a specific design and called him Professor Panty. To lure him out, I had to ask Tsukino-chan what style her panties were. Even though it was for a job, boy, it's never gonna not make me cringe asking a young woman about her underwear. The second was Ass Ketchum, a truly appalling freak who grabbed women's butts, commented on their muscle tone, and told them which sports they should play. According to Ass Ketchum, Tsukino-chan had a long-distance runner's bod. The third guy is Judge Creepin' Peep, who would peep at couples in the middle of the act and judge them innocent or guilty. If he ruled they were guilty, he would upload pictures and videos of them all over the internet. I confronted all three perverts and managed to take them all down. However, once the Twisted Trio was out of the way, the real king of degenerate weirdos, Giant Impact, or GI for short, immediately filled that power vacuum. He's an exhibitionist revered by all other perverts, just because he's got a massive Johnson. There was a whole lot of fuss, but we managed to nab GI too, so that Tsukino-chan was able to live in peace and quiet again. In the aftermath, Tsukino-chan and I still had a close enough friendship that she told me about herself. She's from a wealthy family in Ibaraki, and she even had a fiancé at one point. They all wanted her to come back home, but she had a dream to become a designer in this city. She decided to follow her dreams and actually managed to get a job at the company she wanted to work at. Okay, that was great. That was a great informative refresher. On top of everything else, the trials for both the Twisted Trio and Giant Impact were really long and complicated. They never admitted to their crimes, just walked into the courtroom every day with their warped views and behavior unchanged. The trials were plagued by all sorts of deviant rule-breaking, which, rumor has it, was applauded by perverts all across Japan. They liked how the defendants kept up their nasty attitudes, even in a place of justice. Okay, Yosuke-kun and Tsukino-chan are on their way to the office. I should wait around. Oh wait, I should be... Hang on. I should have been up here the whole time. I'm a fool.
Yagami-san.
Hi there, Yagami-san.
Yeah.
Hi, Yosuke-kun, Tsukino-chan. Good to see you. What's wrong with Tsukino-chan? Something's up with her. Yagami-san, we came to talk to you about Tsukino. She's, what's wrong? She doesn't seem to be doing too hot. Yeah, she's in a hell of a lot of shock right now. She's in shock? What happened? So nobody's told you yet, huh? Twisted Trio somehow escaped from prison. Huh? What? They got out? All three of them? Oh. Yeah. Not only that, but their creepy boss Giant Impact escaped with them. Now they're all roaming the streets together. Calling themselves the Filthy Four. Ugh, I'm gonna throw up. The Filthy Four. Do you mean this happened in Kamurocho? Yeah, I think so. And Tsukino's been like this ever since she heard the news. She's acting like she lost all her memories from her previous experience with the Twisted Trio.
What was that?
Really? Tsukino-chan, is this true?
Sorry about that.
Sorry. My brother said you rescued me at some point in the past. Is that real? Looks like she's forgotten about you too, Yagami-san.
Seriously?
Can't believe that. According to her doctor, the Filthy Four's escape from prison is probably what triggered this episode of amnesia. Her mind might be suppressing everything to do with that time period to prevent her from reliving the trauma. I guess memories of you got swept up in that, unfortunately. You know, since she met you because of those idiots. Terrible. Have any of her other memories been affected? No, she remembers who she is, her general past and all that. It's just that in regard to this one piece of her life, she's completely lost. It doesn't affect her ability to live normally, but she's in a bit of a funk over it. She took some time off work to take it easy.
Sorry about that.
I'm very sorry. Could you please forgive me? I know it must hurt being forgotten. You gotta do something about this. The four perverts have escaped and they're up to their old creepy ways again as we speak. So now Tsukino can't even take a walk by herself in Kamurocho. Tell me more about the escapees. Why do I keep saying it weird? The escapees, Yosuke-kun. Better ask about the Filthy Four. Do you know anything about Professor Panty? Yeah, he steals panties with drones. The machines allow him to steal from a wide swath of ladies. Actually, that's not new. He used drones before. Can you find Yagami in this photo? Nevertheless, it'll be hard to catch him by giving chase after he strikes randomly. We should lure him to a spot of our own choosing. That sounds like a good idea. That means we need to know which styles the professor prefers. Last time Professor Panty kept stealing Tsukino-chan's panties. Huh? Okay, do I ask Tsukino-chan about her style of panties? No. I probably shouldn't. Tsukino-chan's in shock right now. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really shouldn't. That's not nice to do to Tsukino-chan. So polite as always, Yagami-san. Good thing you fell for a classy guy, huh, Tsukino? Huh? What are you talking about? Guess you've forgotten about that. Now that makes me sad. Keep in mind, Yagami-san, it's been a while. Who knows if the professor's preferences are the same as before? Probably wouldn't help as much to use Tsukino's underwear as a reference because she's not a recent victim.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. That means you'll have to interview the recent victims to figure out what Professor Panty likes.
Huh?
What? You mean I have to go around and ask women about their underwear?
Hi.
Yep.
Nah.
This is getting worse and worse. It's necessary for the investigation. Go ask him already. You sure seem happy about this. I mean, shit, how do we even find these victims? Professor Panty's trending on Chatter. Maybe you could look there for a lead.
I see.
Chatter? Well, maybe the Buzz researcher can help us. Hey, what about that peeping Tom, Judge Creep and Peep? He's much more powerful than he was before. He seems to know how to use camouflage now. Camouflage? Before, he would plant himself on the walls of love hotels and scurry around like a cockroach, right? Yeah, I do remember that. I think I shot him down with the drone. Well, now Judge Creep and Peep wears clothing to match the color of the wall. on brown walls, he wears brown, and he wears black on the black walls. It's crazy how much he blends into the wall doing that.
What was that?
Really? Well, that's gonna be a pain.
Oh.
Yep. In fact, he used that technique to escape prison. It might be really hard to find him using just our eyes to scout the city. Hopefully there's another way. There is. Some victims are talking about him on social media. You could gather info on there. Plus, the Buzz researcher might come in handy. You got any info on Ass Ketchum? There have been some victims of Ass Ketchum here and there in Kamurocho. Actually, there have been more of them lately. He seems to have learned how to disguise himself.
What does that mean?
A disguise? Like a detective?
Oh.
Yeah. Their entire prison escape was only possible because of Ass Ketchum's new disguise skills. So I'd need to see through said disguise. Ass Ketchum is being talked about on Chatter too, so you might be able to figure it out his location that
Other
way.
way.
Okay. Well, you wouldn't be willing to act as bait again, would you, Yosuke-kun?
Eh?
Huh? I mean, when we caught up with Ass Ketchum last time, we mistook you for Tsukino-chan, right? Relax. I blocked out that trauma. My ass! My ass! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to dredge up a bad memory. Now the Pervert King Giant Impact, also known as GI. As of now, he hasn't done anything to draw attention to himself. There haven't been any eyewitness reports. And it's been a few days since the escape. It's weird. Seems like an exhibitionist like GI would have committed some crimes by now.
Oh.
I agree. And before he made his escape, GI said something odd. I will create a whole kingdom for perverts. Kingdom for perverts? What does that even mean? I don't know, but he can't be planning anything good. To make things worse, the Twisted Trio were apparently impressed by GI's weird idea, and now they're all allied with him. Sounds like I need to learn as much as possible about GI. How many inches did you say he was? Sorry, centimeters. You know, localization can't go that far. I'm gonna head out and look for anything that could help. Well, I'm gonna walk Tsukino back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay. Appreciate you taking care of her. It's Yagami-san, right? I'm so sorry. It seems like my brother asked you to do something pretty reckless. She definitely doesn't remember me.
It's okay.
Ah, it's fine. Won't take me long, and I want to make sure the Tsukino-chan I know comes back. Oh, right.
Yagami-san.
Okay, Yagami-san. I'll leave it in your hands. Got keyword panties. Fantabulous. Pervert. Judge Creep and Peep. Flasher. Giant Impact. Here we go. Moment of silence for my friend's favorite panties. That professor got him. It's over by Tender. Am I gonna have to ask the lady that hangs out at the bar about her underwear? Oh yeah. That's happening. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, you bitch. And I got up before I could do the move.
Really, guys?
$500. Alright, lady, tell me about your underwear. Okay, I think it should be pretty close to Tender. It's so totally wrong! I'm gonna catch him and sue his pants off. It's awful. Can't even dry your underwear on the porch these days. I'm glad I got them back, but I don't think I want to wear them anymore. Oh, don't tell me Marie's the one whose panties were stolen. Ah, jeez. Am I gonna have to ask her what they looked like? Why, yes. Yo, Marie. Oh, hey there, Talk. What's going on? I'm doing a little investigation, actually. So, Marie, you looked angry about something? Did I hear you say your underwear got stolen? That's right. In the last few days, all the underwear I was drying on the porch kept getting stolen. And they were my favorite, expensive ones. Figures. Hey. You know, Marie, I'm actually chasing one of the Twisted Trio, Professor Panty. Huh? Professor Panty? Yeah, and there's something I need to know. What do I do? Do I seriously ask her about the design and style of her panties? Yeah. Okay, I can do this. It's for the case. Marie, I feel bad for asking, but could you tell me what your panties looked like?
Listen!
What?
Hold on.
Hey, I'm not asking this because I want to. I just need something to lure out Professor Panty. Ugh, Marie's stare is pure ice right now. What if you're Professor Panty?
Really?
Never! Absolutely not! Well, I know it's for your investigation, but rather than telling you, wouldn't it be faster for you to just look at him? Look at him? Yeah. Isn't close observation an important skill for a detective? I mean, of course, but I don't know if I can look even if you tell me to. As a woman, I'm a bit shy to say what my panties look like, so go ahead. Observe away. How does that work? Is it more embarrassing for people to see them? I have trouble seeing it her way, but here we are. I should observe now, I guess. Thoroughly investigate the panties.
What the?
Look in those eyes as the ones you'd give a pervert.
Suspicious. Hey.
I'm like, they're in the bag. They've been in the bag the whole time, but you can only get so wet.
Hey.
Feel like I might as well peek now, but I just can't. Do I try to time it? Peek at the moment she crosses her legs? Talk, you're... This is for my job as a detective! I'm doing this for my job! It's a little dark. My eyes could just adjust to the darkness, then... Okay, now! No good. I can't see! Talk, you okay? You're kind of, starting to feel this is hopeless. Hee. Were you just teasing me at this point?
Suspicious.
That paper bag. Didn't Marie just say earlier? I'm glad I have them back, but I don't think I want to wear them anymore. She said she's glad to have them back, and then she looked down at the paper bag. Could the inside of that bag be? Marie said that observation was an important skill for a detective. She said it would be faster to just look at them. Does she mean... Marie, I gotta say, you're great at bluffing. What I need to see is it between your legs. It's inside that paper bag. Stolen panties are in there, right? Somehow, some way, they made their way back to you. Impressive, Talk. Very perceptive. That's all correct. Wow. Could you explain what happened? The creep who stole my panties was sniffing them in a back alley. When an officer saw him, started questioning him, he panicked, dropped the panties, and ran. That's how they got returned to me, and only a little while ago.
I see.
I see. That explains it. Which means they were in Professor Panty's hands at one point. Can I use them to find my way to him instead of having to lure him out? Hey! Think I could borrow these? Huh? Why? If I had the scent of the real thing, it would be incredibly useful. Don't tell me you're gonna sniff it. Not me! Whew. Surprised for a second there. Well, okay. They creep me out now anyway, so you can have them. Feels like I barely got through that, but I managed to get an important piece of evidence. Okay, time to use these to find Professor Panty. It's time for Detective Dog.
Who's a good boy? All right, let's go.
Here on Poe, find the perv who held these panties.
This way, huh?
Woof.
Got something? Doing great.
Wait.
This way, huh?
No, there's a squirrel. All right, I will remember there's a squirrel in front of the Millennium Tower. I think the dog is using, like, the pedestrian walking
Doing great.
pathways for its pathfinding. And so it just keeps barreling through everyone. Amazing.
Doing great.
Woo! Dogs get the right of way. Of course they do.
Got something?
Whoa! Teleporting dog. Huh. Is that? Sniff, sniff. Inhale. Ah, right back to slime like a symphony. Perhaps I would say it's the scent of one's first love, felt when one is reunited with their childhood crush.
Hey.
Hey! What? Oh, it's my eternal enemy, Yagami. Have you come to disrupt my research once again? Time to go back to prison. I don't think so. We have a mission to fulfill. A mission? What the? We are Professor Panty students. Students? We won't let you get in the way of our great professor's research. Gentlemen, I leave this to you. Okay, bye.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, crap. The professor's findings will lead to huge advancements in our pervert culture. Yes, his sharp sense of smell is a gift from God. Do any of you know the Filthy Four? What are they planning? Who's to say? It's got nothing to do with you, especially since you're gonna die here. Nasty men.
Hey!
Hey! What's this mission Professor Panty was talking about? What are they planning? Kamurocho's gonna be reborn. What do you mean by reborn? It means our time is coming! And so am I! Farewell! Hey! Oh. Sheesh. What are they planning? Well, I should go look for the other perverts. Cops are asking us about Ass Ketchum, stuff like if we saw him. Ass Ketchum emerged from a back alley. I saw him myself. I've actually seen Ass Ketchum, and he's scary. It's always a good time looking at the NPCs in the backgrounds of in-engine cutscenes. Just to see, like, how close the bounds of the event are. And just see, like, oh, how close are they allowed to get before they 180 and start walking away. Because sometimes they get really close.
Excuse me.
You drop this. Thank you. According to Buzz Researcher, Ask Ketchum's crimes have happened around here mostly. It's time to try and catch his ass. He's in disguise. You.
Hey.
That costume is.
Eek! It's Kamalop, so cute! Whoa! Hey, you shouldn't touch my butt!
Could it be? How dare you sully the good name of our city's mascot?
Hey.
Hey, Camelot. Huh? Why don't you and I go somewhere private? Ladies, get out of here. I'm here for the rabbit. So you finally showed your face, Yagami. What? Flare? Oh, what the? Oh my god! He's got Shadow Clone Jutsu! Eep!
What?
What? It's no use. We won't let you get in our way. It's the dawn of a new age, our age. The dawn of hentai. What's with these guys? Oh my god, they're approaching.
Hey!
Hey! Wait! The time where we, the uniquely aroused, no longer need to hide ourselves. Unleash the perversion. Get away from my ass! Just, a screenshot of that. That's a hell of a thing right there. Stop, you're crushing me!
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san! Yagami-san! 1,000-yard stare. Oh, wait. He's coming back.
Yagami-san, are you alright? Well, I found you. You were crumpled on the ground.
I got rabbit-piled by a gang of camelops. Take that one, too.
Huh?
The Twisted Trio. No, the Filthy Four seem to have a lot of allies this time.
Allies?
They're recruiting. Don't know who or why, but it's happening, and I need to investigate.
I see. Well, glad you're okay. I'll keep gathering intel about the perverts around the city.
That was a hell of an event right there. Judge Creepin' Peep. Repeat, this is not a drill. Judge Creepin' Peep is on the loose. I do believe that nighttime voyeur refers to himself as Judge Creepin' Peep, says Yum Yum. Judge Creepin' Peep sighting confirmed. Twisted Justice returns to Kamurocho Nights. Damage seems pretty contained within or near the hotel district, so I'll head over there at night. I mean, yeah. That was his whole thing, is... Well, I guess it wasn't always love hotels that he was peeping on. Yeah, I don't have an easy way to capture GIFs, unfortunately. Every time I try to, like, set up a software to capture GIFs, the GIF ends up being like 120 megabytes. I don't know how to do it good.
and stay down.
According to Buzz Researcher, there was an incident near here. That reminds me, Judge Creep and Peep is really skilled in camouflage now, which means he could be blended into the background. Finding him with my naked eyes will be hard, so... Are you sure about that? He's just dressed like the fucking Fear. I'm gonna lose signal. He's right there. Oh my god.
I can hear it.
Very good. Time for judgment. Oh, there he is. I pronounce them innocent. It was a very wholesome act. I'm quite touched. Good lord. Oh! Now what do we have here? Now this is unmistakably depraved. My verdict is guilty. Guilty as charged. Alright, time to shoot him down. Ah, perfect place for an empty can. Maybe I should chuck this at him. Take this! Huh. What the? I won't fall for that lame trick, Yagami-san. Goodbye! Oh, you can't chase that down, huh? That guy isn't human. That was it. That's all the effort you're putting in, huh? All three of them got away. Wonder how that happened. What to do now? Like, getting groped by 5 Kamalops. That's a little more understandable. Having to fight a bunch of dudes, like, yeah, sure. He just flew away, but, like, you're in a city? Like, I guess he can climb walls. Never mind. It makes perfect sense. Yosuke-kun.
Yep.
Yep. Yagami-san, this is really bad. Tsukino was abducted.
What was that?
What? She was abducted? Yeah, hurry. Come to the giant TV screen at Kamuro Theater.
Gotcha.
Got it. Wow, all those people were very confused. Tsukino-chan kidnapped. This isn't good. I'm just now remembering that that nurse still hasn't showed up. Oh wait, maybe the nurse will show up as part of the Mystery Research Club storyline. I did have an opportunity to do that. I did not take it because I wanted to let the game do voice acting for a while. Oh wait, that big screen. That's... what? That big screen? That's not a Kamuro Theater. Oh, right. This is also Kamuro. That's... right. That's Theater Square. This is Kamuro Theater. My mistake. What's going on? Yagami-san! Tsukino-chan was abducted? Yeah, when I went back to the hotel, the door was broken down. Her bag was in front of the door. Tsukino's bag. Damn it! How did this happen? Obviously, it's the Filthy Four. Hey, what's with the crowd? Yagami-san, look at the screen! Huh? What? I don't know if that screen is big enough for him. Greetings. It is my pleasure to meet you all. I am the King of Perverts, Giant Impact. I have joined with my friends, the Twisted Trio, to become the illustrious Filthy Four. Ah! What a shame. And now, right now, all kinds of perverts are gathering here in Kamurocho from all over Japan. From the northern lands, pervs who collected 500 pairs of schoolgirl shoes. From the fiery south, pervs who collected many a young woman's saliva. Pervs who made a difference in each of their local communities, and now they are here because they all instinctively felt something big was going down. They all felt the historic formation of the Filthy Four. A tectonic movement is occurring in the collective subconscious of perverts everywhere. What I'm saying is, we now have total synchronicity of depravity. Synchronicity of depravity? We and our fellows have gathered from all over the country, and we will create a kingdom of perversion here in Kamurocho.
A new kingdom for a bunch of degenerates? Is that what this guy's saying?
Of course, a country needs a king, and I shall fulfill that role. Plus...
in a wheelchair?
Huh? Tsukino-chan. Every king needs a queen. She's perfect for that.
Tsukino! Damn it, these assholes!
Now as king, I will establish 3 branches of government to administrate this new nation. The legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Each branch will be headed by a member of the Twisted Trio. I will write plenty of lecherous laws. I'll implement them. You can call me the Prime Minister of Ass. And I will be judging all of you if you are not debauched enough. Meanwhile, at the center of the 3 branches, I, Giant Impact, will rule as king.
Oh, what a good text box. Perverts. Woo!
Yeah, I'll screenshot that too, why not?
Yagami-san, how is this possible? Creating an independent country for perverts?
Hey, wait. Hold on just a second. I'm having trouble comprehending all this. I gotta get my brain working.
I mean, we need to find out where Tsukino is.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be sharing your location info with Tsukino-chan's phone, would you?
No, not even I do that kind of thing.
Okay, well, we need to figure out her location somehow. Yosuke-kun, the rest of the investigation is going to be dangerous, so let me do it alone. I'll contact you when it's all over.
I understand. Just please save Tsukino.
The only clue I have is Tsukino-chan's bag. What to do? Gee, what do I do?
Who's a good boy? All right, let's go.
Woof! Oh, you know where to go? Arf arf! Let's find her. Headed by a member.
This way, huh?
Doing great.
Aw, dang, they weren't actually gonna put penis in the Yakuza game? Ah, dang, what a shame.
Got something?
It's a good thing violence is okay, though. We get to see the corpse all the time.
Doing great. Got something? This way, huh?
Nope.
Got something?
There's... Thank you. Sorry, dog, trying to lead me somewhere important. There was a rock on the side of the road. That was really important.
Ah. Wait, this building. I think I remember it. Should be empty now.
Arf arf, arf arf arf.
Looks like Tsukino-chan's in there. I should sneak in. Guards. If they raise the alarm, more perverts will come, and that spells more trouble. More perverts will come. You're right, Yagami. I should look for a way I can sneak in. Monsieur Lee. Once a grand hotel, it was left like this after it closed. Who knows why it was abandoned, but it sure seems like a perfect hideout for perverts now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
What the? Hey.
Window's shut tight. It's not going to open anytime soon. The first floor is under pretty tight security. If I'm going to sneak in, I have to do it on the upper floor.
Suspicious.
This is the main entrance, but clearly it's locked up tight. Is there any other way I could get in? Hole! I could get in from that duct there. I'll climb up the side of the wall. Later, Meiji. Thanks for swinging by, hanging out, chatting, etc. I mean, this is the pervert quest. Of course, we have to find Hole. What? Why is that what you did? Oh, I see. I was trying to drop down, but it wanted me to go up and all the way around. Oh shit, are we just using the model from... what was it? Yakuza 6? Where you're going through, like, the super busted Shangri-La? Where could Tsukino-chan be? Guess I'll have to look everywhere I can.
Nay.
Hey, are you sure all you want me to do is walk? You're paying 30,000 yen an hour, you know.
Don't talk to us. We're just the road here.
Impressive, Masudiyama-san. He stood firm as a rock. For 35 years, he hid in the gutters on the side of the road for 3 hours every day, peeking up at panties.
I saw them. The gates of heaven. I saw them.
Wow. No Tsukino-chan here. This is great. Never thought there was still a school for the old school types. This is an old modeling swimsuit that a middle school girl actually wore. Snuck into a school and stole it.
Damn, what a hero.
Actually, I stole another one too. I'm wearing it underneath my clothes right now.
Whoa!
I got a final interview coming up for a job, and I'm gonna wear it underneath my business suit. Wearing it makes it feel like pure power is flowing through me. Are these guys some of the perverts who gathered for the synchronicity of depravity or whatever? Huh? Ah, crap. No good. Guess I'll have to fight. Ah, so you're a pervert too. Huh? You were attracted by the scent of the bathing suit, weren't you? Wait, they don't think I'm an intruder?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was. Aren't swimsuits just the best? Or school swimsuits. Were you a fan of the old models?
If I say I prefer bikinis, they're just gonna be like, oh, this guy's a fucking poser, get him! But if I say they're the best, they might not believe my authenticity.
Nope.
Nope. I prefer bikinis.
What? And you call yourself a pervert? Don't tell me you don't see how great the school suits are.
Now, it's all good, you two. Sorry likes bikinis, but there are some pervert-friendly bikinis out there, right?
So there are. I get it. My apologies.
I don't understand these freaks, but at least they're not suspicious of me now.
Excuse me.
So, do you know where Tsukino-chan would be? You know, the queen that GI introduced?
Oh yeah, her. Where would she be?
Who's to say? Probably with the king, I think. Darn, guess I'll have to keep looking. Yeah, these assets are very familiar. Assets. Judgment 1. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, the lab. Oh, they actually go! How fun! Oh wait, I could probably go through the room where the step guys, where these guys were. Oh, I can't walk over them? I can't be a helpful, friendly fellow? Oh wait, I was stuck. Great. In real estate, it's often better to just let the building completely fall into disuse and disrepair than sell it for less than it's worth. Somebody's gonna want it eventually.
Master, tell me truly, are brothels the wrong path to travel?
Young grasshopper, just look at our king. Giant impact. See how he has maintained his virginity even at his age? He possesses his uniquely demented and stunningly perverse imagination because he has not indulged in real flesh. If you compromise yourself at the brothels, you will surely fall to the dark side. Maintaining your chastity is the path of the king.
Your wisdom is as amazing as always, Master Odawara. Such deep, meaningful words.
I feel like I just gazed into the abyss of humanity.
Hee hee hee. When you peep at the abyss also peeps back at you.
Whoa!
And peeping is so very nice.
This place is a real rogues gallery. If you're enough of a voyeur, you do learn to crawl on walls like that. That just comes with the territory. If you can't, then you're not committed enough. Well, I've searched the first 2 floors, and I caught a glimpse of a creepy, creepy world. Time to look through the 3rd floor. Oh, this door's gonna be unlocked now. I see. Where are you, Tsukino-chan? That was easy.
Tsukino-chan?
Is that Yagami-san?
So you actually showed up, Yagami.
Who are these perverts?
She is the woman that shall be queen of the pervert kingdom. I'll never let you have her.
Pervert kingdom, huh? I think that's a swell sounding place, do ya?
Yagami, permit me to ask you something. What is a country?
Huh?
What?
Is it a system of rule that's accepted internationally? Is it just a landmass? Is it a military force capable of defending its independence? I say no, it is none of those things. Absolutely none. A country exists in the heart of its citizens. It matters not whether we are acknowledged by Japan or the world. Even if they crush us within a year, or even a month, or 1 week, this country was born inside our hearts and it will live there forever. That is why we will establish a country of the perverts, by the perverts, for the perverts. We, the Twisted Trio, are in full support of GI's ideas. That's right, he's a true revolutionary. A perverted revolution. Nah. Look, I don't need to understand your ideals, but don't drag Tsukino-chan into this mess. But you see, a perverted act requires someone to observe the perverseness, to observe and fear it. That's why she's needed as the queen of the pervert kingdom. You won't be taking her from me. Guess there's no point in trying to reason with you. Well then. Come at me. Your stupid kingdom ends today.
Yagami-san.
Let's go.
Oh no, they're weak. You kicked me out of the flip? How dare you? Oh, she's out of the wheelchair. That's good. Ah, he's just a Ken doll under there. Such strength! Even all the pervy power of the Filthy Four couldn't defeat you. Tsukino-chan, are you okay?
This isn't the first time.
Why is she the only voiced character in this storyline? What? Tsukino-chan?
This isn't the first time you've saved me.
Really?
Wait, did you get your memory back? And now she's not voiced anymore. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. And it's not all bad memories. In fact, because of those perverts, I met you, Yagami-san.
Screw those pervs. But at least I got to meet you, Yagami-san.
Tsukino-chan.
I wanted to see you, Yagami-san.
What?
After all this time.
Which lines are voiced? This is insane. I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Incredible. So this is the power of love. What? Yagami, go forth with our queen, for I can see that your love has fetched her very soul back from the edge of oblivion. And I declare that since you've won our queen's heart, you are the one who truly deserves the throne of the pervert king. Huh? What? I knew he was secretly kinky. You mean he's kinky? And yet innocent! Woo! You guys. Yagami-san. Only one thing left to do now. Call the freaking cops. Always such a buzzkill, Yagami. Man, I'm glad Tsukino's alright. I was so worried. And with those scumbags locked up, the city itself doesn't have to worry. Something wrong, Tsukino-chan? Oh, no, nothing. Sorry. Can you believe Yagami-san rescued you a second time, Tsukino? He's getting to be your regular knight in shining armor. My knight?
Come on, Tsukino. Isn't there something you want to say to him? Well, if you'd like to, Yagami-san, I'd like if we got together I'd like if we got together again sometime. Oh, of course we can. Thank you so much for everything.
Incredible.
Sorry. This is so incredible. Yagami-san, I'm totally fine with you getting together with Tsukino, but just make sure she gets it good, alright?
Hey!
Hey! Don't be weird. That's your sister. Multi-leggings 3. And I got an achievement for using the dog. Little delayed, but alright. Okay. There's not a heart icon there immediately. Yeah, getting ganged up on by the Kamalops, that was fun. The judge just soaring away on a breeze was pretty incredible. I really appreciated that it had, like, a full, in-depth, recap of not just the Twisted Trio storyline, but also, like, the follow-up friendship stuff with the siblings. I am in favor of more storylines in these games having, like, more ongoing storylines in these games having little catch-ups like that. Give me the cliff notes of the side story that I may or may not have done.
And stay down.
Right. Before I wrap up, very important thing that I almost forgot, but didn't. They really wanted you to know about the perverts, and I appreciate that. The recap was like half the duration of the entire storyline, but or like half the duration of the side quest that it was a recap for, but I mean, I had a good time.
Here we go.
Leave me alone. There's a thing. There's anime on this sign. Leave me alone. Yeah, well, the Ninja Ryan recap wasn't quite as in-depth, but I guess the Ninja Ryan storyline was also not very in-depth, so that's fine. Oh boy, 60 hours, huh? Well, I mean, didn't we hit 100 on Infinite Wealth? So that's alright. Your time is booab. Alright. 150. It was an unreasonable number of hours. Anyways. My throat hurts, and I started very, very late. So, wrapping things up.
We had some good progress today. We got some important plot things happening, like kidnapping a woman twice. We got to chase down murder vape man, and then he just immediately got away, which is I knew he was gonna jump out the window, and he jumped out the window, and then I'm like, okay, so we're gonna chase him down, and then he's just going to immediately get away, and then we chased him down, and he immediately got away. So a lot of called shots today too. I did say that it was gonna be RK that intervened. I was wrong about that. And we finished the shy comedy girl storyline. And also, we beat up perverts. So, you know, Yagami being a buzzkill as always. So, upcoming streams. Yesterday I said that Thursday was probably going to be Bayonetta 2. I was wrong. It's going to be the new Kirby Air Riders game. And depending on how that game goes, maybe I'll also do a little Mario Kart. Probably not. It's probably just going to be Kirby. So that's exciting. Saturday is a little up in the air. Could be any number of things. And thinking about it, I might... I guess Bayonetta 2 is not super long. Maybe I'll try and fit in Bayonetta 2 before MFF. But if I don't, then that will happen eventually, and between now and then, I've still got a pile of one-off games to do. Just check out a game like I did with the Bazaar. Just, you know, hey, this is a game I've been meaning to check out a little bit of. You know, not committing to a full playthrough or anything like that, so. But yeah, that's approximately what we're doing is Kirby, maybe Bayonetta, but maybe some one-offs. And then next Tuesday we shall return to Lost Judgment. I might be also a little out of sorts on for Lost Judgment next Tuesday because I have to be awake at 9:30 in the AM. And it's been a while since I have woken up for 9:30 a.m. in the correct direction. More often than being awake for, like, waking up for 9:30. Usually it's being awake at 9:30 because I haven't gotten to sleep yet. So, I'm sure the judge won't mind. But yeah, thanks again to Fletcher for the resub. And who's up? Let's see. Zeldrick is currently going. He's been going for a little under 4 hours. Permavermin is doing some Mega Bonk. Desert Bus, cool charity thing, also currently ongoing. And Simple Flips is doing a race with some of his buddies, and that might be cool. I'm gonna raid Zell. Oh, it seems like he's getting towards the end of Samus Returns. Getting in the mood for Metroid. Still gonna be a little bit before Metroid Prime 4 comes out, but I will try and be fitting that game in between MFF and visiting family for Christmas. So, for now, I'm gonna send you all over to Zell. Thanks again, everyone, for showing up and hanging out and chatting all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll see you all again on Thursday for Kirby Air Riders. Have a good one.